Hi guys, hope you all had a good weekend. Ours was definitely very eventful. So I want to talk about Saturday a little bit because we went to take photos with Santa because it's baby's first Christmas, of course. And so I had this whole plan laid out of how the day was going to go, and it just did not go as planned in any way, shape, or form. But that's okay. Anyways, so I had this whole day planned out, and so in the morning we're supposed to go to the mall where they were having breakfast with Santa. And there's like going to be a buffet, and you can just go up at your leisure and take photos with Santa. So it'd be pretty low key, and we thought it'd be better than having to go up on a big stage with the baby, and she'd probably be crying and have to take pictures with Santa that way, and have to pay money for a picture package that we may or may not necessarily want. So, we had that whole thing planned out of going to breakfast with Santa and taking pictures and eating, and then after that we were gonna go get some stuff for Christmas decorations at home, and then we're gonna go get a Christmas tree and eat lunch at Olive Garden and all that stuff. So I had this whole day planned out. What are you doing? And yeah, like I said, didn't really go as planned. So we get up in the morning. It's like 6:30, and we're getting ready to go breakfast with Santa. So exciting! And then we get there. It's probably about 9 o'clock now. So we're getting ready to eat and sit down, and we can see Santa. He's coming around to all the tables, getting ready to take pictures. And so we're eating, and Sophie's eating, and then Santa comes around, and Sophie's all dressed up in her Christmas outfit and so happy. And we're like, okay, here's our chance. Here we go. We're going to take pictures. And so I got my camera, which is, pretty decent digital camera. And so I gave it to the girl to take our picture. And we all get up with Santa, and she cannot figure out how to take a picture with my camera. And it's not like a simple kind of point and shoot digital camera. It's more of a DSLR. But I mean, she's supposed to be a professional photographer, and she can't even figure out how to take a picture. And so we're getting frustrated. Santa's getting frustrated. She can't figure out how to work my camera. So my boyfriend tries to go and help her, and he can't figure it out either because it's obviously my camera. He doesn't know how to use my camera. And so I go up and I try to figure it out, and and while I'm fixing my camera to focus again, Santa leaves and starts taking pictures with other people. And so we figure, oh, by the time he comes back around, we'll be able to take a picture again. But no, he leaves and he's gone. And we can't find him, and we have no picture with Santa. And so that's a little frustrating. So we start to go walk around the mall because I had something I needed to buy. And so we asked the concierge if there's like any other Santa photos going on. And yeah, they're doing the traditional Santa photos at the mall up on the stage with pictures and lights and all that stuff, like professional photos. And so we're like, okay, why don't, we're here, we should take pictures. And someone's calling me, so, right, so where was I? Yeah, photos. So we get in line, and Santa, it's the same Santa, and guess what? It's the same photographer too, that are prepping for photos. And so we're like, oh my god, can we at least get a discount? Because, she totally botched our first photo. Well, anyways, so we're in line, we're waiting, and it's probably about like half an hour in line. Sophie's getting fussy, we're trying to entertain her, and she's pretty happy for the most part. And then it's finally our turn to get our photo, and we're excited, and we want Sophie to smile and be happy and have a good family portrait. And the instant she sees Santa, she starts bawling. It's so bad. Yeah, like that. And she starts screaming, and we just cannot get her to smile. And she's crying and crying. Everybody's yelling directions of what to do, and Santa's telling me how to hold her, and she's crying and crying, and I decide to give her some treats, and maybe that'll make her happy. So she's eating treats, and she's crying, and photos are getting snapped, and she's confused, and it's just a mess, and there's like people Sophie, there's like people jingling bells and making noises, trying to get her attention, and she is not having any of it. And I'll show you guys the picture in a second. But it's just, there's no way to console her, so we're just like, let's just get this over with, take a picture, and get out of here. So we did get that picture, which you will see in a moment. And yeah, it's pretty bad. But I feel like it's probably going to be one of those classic pictures later on in life where we can look back and laugh at it. But right now I'm just kind of like, well, anyways. And so after that, we walk around the mall, and I get the things that I need to get, and then we go to Target to get some Christmas decorations, and she's doing okay. So we get a wreath and Christmas decorations and just a few other things that we need, lights, stuff like that. And I'm getting hungry, so I decide to get a pretzel on the way out, and it is the nastiest pretzel I ever get in my life. On top of everything else that happened that morning. So it starts raining, and I'm holding my pretzel. I'm holding Sophie. I'm walking to the car. The pretzel is falling apart in my hand. It's soggy and gross. I've never had a pretzel this gross and soggy in my life. I don't even want to eat it anymore, so that's just a waste of $2. And so I get in the car, and Sophie's hungry too, and so I just toss the pretzel aside because I'm not going to eat it. It's really gross. And so she gets some food, and we're now driving to get a Christmas tree because we just decided to skip out on lunch because we already overspent on Christmas photos from the buffet and the packages and everything. And so we go to the tree farm, and it's pretty cold. Hold on. And we probably spend about half hour or so, maybe less, looking at trees. And we pick a tree out, and it's pretty nice. I mean, I've never really had a real Christmas tree before. I don't know. I don't think I've had a real Christmas tree before. We have, like, my family's had, like, the same fake Christmas tree for, like, the past 20 years. And so, yeah, it's kind of cool to have a real Christmas tree. And Sophie gets, a nice first Christmas, even though she'll probably never remember it, but it's for the parents, so. Yeah, well, that was our Saturday, which we spent decorating the tree. The rest of the evening, my boyfriend's sister and aunt came over, and I did his aunt's makeup for a little party, and so that was the rest of the night. And yeah, Sophie would just not let me put her down the entire night, and so I was like carrying her on her back, doing makeup and decorating the tree. What? What? Look. Hey, look. Hi, it's you. Hey. Baby's got my phone. Don't break it. Woo. So yeah, that was Saturday, and it was just a really long day, and we were all very tired and cranky by the end, and Sophie had an okay night's sleep. Hasn't slept through the night yet. Oh, no. So yeah, that was pretty much the weekend, and Sunday was just another day full of holiday stuff, decorating the tree, decorating the house, trying to clean pine needles because they're everywhere, and yeah, that was the weekend. So that's our little update for now. What are you doing? So yeah, hope you all have a good week, and see you all later. Bye.